The tributes have been pouring in thick and fast this afternoon here in Dobsonville in Soweto. And those tributes are tributes to Patrick Shai as a leader in the community. We would know that Patrick Shai was rather infamously caught up in a scuffle where he was shot by law enforcement officials, luckily at the time with rubber bullets, but he did suffer some very serious injuries to his body. And this was when he was part of an activism move to basically complain for residents here about services, municipal services like electricity and water. He was part of that, and this is what neighbors are remembering him as someone who, despite his celebrity status, who was accessible and someone who cared deeply for his community. I also managed to get a word in from relatives who are also understandably quite shocked by news of his passing. His niece, that would be Nompumelelo Sibisi, spoke to Newzroom Afrika, and this is what she had to say.
So he was like a father to me. So yeah, when I got the call this morning, when my aunt called me around about 9, he came as a shock because we were very close. He was like a friend, a father, a brother, you know, a pillar. Yeah, for me it's tough because he was a loving father, a loving grandfather also. So yeah, because the last time we spoke, nearly 29 December, and then Aliko Cape Town, we were supposed to meet Naliena as Babumngane and daughter thing. Then Nenzero WhatsApp Naliena. So yeah, it's shocking. Actually, I'm shaking. I don't have words. So yeah, I'm speechless.
Dumaule, have we heard anything more regarding the funeral arrangements or plans for the funeral?
Well, in Tlata, we certainly have not heard anything further from the family, bar that statement they released to say that they would request at this time to be granted space to deal with the shock of Patrick Shai's untimely passing. Just a few hours ago, Patrick Shai's mortal remains were removed by the coroner's van and taken to a mortuary where, of course, then the family will be given time to make arrangements for, laying his mortal remains to rest. But apart from that, we haven't heard anything further. His close family, he is survived, of course, by his wife and the 2 children. And the family is saying that at this stage they are still dealing with the initial shock and grief of his untimely passing. And when they have made arrangements, they will then communicate those to us and the nation through various media platforms. Of course, that statement was released on social media, Twitter, so we can expect something further from them. We will, of course, be in touch here on Newzroom Afrika with the family and bring you the latest as and when it comes through. With that, it's back to you in the studio.
Thanks to our reporter, our senior reporter, Dumaule Mohlaudi, who's out in Dobsonville at the home of the late Patrick Shai. Now